Hey, welcome back. I am Rajesh and today I'm gonna tell you about the intermediate side distance and overtaking zone. So let's get started the today's session. Defining first what is intermediate side distance. So intermediate side distance is defined as twice into a stopping side distance. So intermediate side distance defined as twice into side distance. It means 2 into SSD, a stopping side distance. So in this, the driver's eye level and the object eye level height is 1.2 meter above the road surface. So in this, the driver's eye level and the object eye level height is 1.2 meter from the, or you can say above the road surface. Above the road surface. So this is the assumed measurement of intermediate side distance. This is what? This is assumed measurement of intermediate side distance, ISD. So in this, the width of the intermediate lane, is equal to 5.5 meter. As we know, intermediate side distance is equal to 2 into SSD, a stopping side distance, and the driver's eye level from the road surface, it is 1.2 meter. So this is the intermediate side distance. Now let me tell you the overtaking zone. Overtaking zones means we have to construct the highway in such a way that the length of the road visible ahead at every point for safe overtaking. So let me draw you the figure. You will understand better. So this is the this is SP1. SP1 means signpost overtaking zone ahead. So this distance is OSD, overtaking side distance. So this is the SP1. So up to this is what? OSD, overtaking side distance. And this is SP2, signpost end of overtaking zone, SP2. So up to this, it is OSD, overtaking side distance. This is SP1. SP1 means signpost overtaking zone ahead. So up to this area, it is OSD, overtaking side distance. So this area is the overtaking zone. So the minimum, as we know, minimum length of overtaking. Minimum length is equal to 3 into OSD, overtaking side distance. So this is the figure of overtaking zone. So while we constructing the highway, we have to design in such a way that the length of the road visible ahead at every point for safe overtaking. So in such zones where overtaking or passing is not possible, signposts should be installed indicating no passing or overtaking prohibited like this before such restricted zones start. So in this area there is less space, we cannot overtake the vehicles in this area, and this is the overtaking zone area. You can overtake the vehicles in this area. Suppose this is the vehicles and this is the another vehicles A and this is B vehicles. So if you want to overtake to these vehicles, you can overtake easily because in this area there is more space, you can overtake. In this area there is less space, you cannot overtake. If you want to overtake in this zone, so what will happen? Well, while you overtaking other vehicles, the opposite upcoming vehicles will push you back because there is less space in this area, so we cannot overtake in this area. So that is all about the overtaking zone. So overtaking set distance is equal to d1 plus d2. This is for two-way traffic, this is for one-way traffic, this is for one-way traffic, and overtaking side distance is equal to for two-way traffic, as we know, d1 plus d2 plus d3. This is for two-way traffic, two-way traffic. SP1 is signpost, overtaking zone ahead. So this is overtaking zone ahead, and SP2 is signpost, end of overtaking zone. So in this area wherever is less space, there we have to provide the signboard indicating the no passing or overtaking prohibited like this before such restricted zones start, so that we can prevent the collision between the vehicles. So that is the overtaking zone. So in this way you can understand the theory part of the intermediate side distance and overtaking zone. So that is all about the intermediate side distance and overtaking zone.